Hello, social studies students. We're going to be reading a little bit about West African holidays today. Before we get started, be sure you have your packet out in front of you. You're going to be recording 2 interesting or important cultural facts. You might want to pay special attention when we're reading about the Bead Festival and think about how that festival shows the importance of family or symbols or rituals. You might remember that that's one of the themes that we've been focusing on in this unit. The importance of rituals, symbols, and spiritualism in everyday life. All right, let's get started with African holidays. Major festivals. Each ethnic group has its own distinctive festivals. No matter what the focus, every festival is celebrated with traditional music, dance, art, feasts, and tributes to ancestors. The Atkins celebrate the Adwirda Festival, Harvest Festival, to give thanks for new crops of yams. This week-long festival is also a time of mourning for members who died during the past year. Atkins also use this time to pay tribute to ancestors for their guidance. Monday, the path to the Royal Mausoleum, a stately tomb, is swept. Tuesday is a day for eating new yams. On Wednesday, the Atkins fast and mourn the dead. In contrast, Thursday is a day of feasting. People are free to visit any home, including the chief's palace, to eat. That night, people stay inside their houses, because they believe their ancestors are walking the streets. The next day is a day of celebration. On Saturday comes the Durbar. This colorful procession of tribal chiefs is the highlight of all Ghanaian festivals. For this occasion, the chiefs dress in their finest ceremonial robes, accentuated in glittering gold. They sit in big wooden seats called palanquins. Here they are shaded from the sun by huge velvet fringed umbrellas of brilliant colors. 4 to 6 men carry the heavy decorated palanquins on their shoulders through the streets lined with people. At the end, the high chief receives honors as he sits surrounded by lesser chiefs and elders. Special drinks are shared to honor ancestors and give thanks to the supreme creature. Here's a photo from that festival. The caption here says, "The procession of the Durbar is often accompanied by drumming, singing, and dancing." All right, let's take a closer look at the Bead Festival. The Bead Festival. In the village of Adumasu Krobo, an unusual ritual marks the coming of age of Daipo girls. The ceremony centers on strands of glass beads, which are made by hand in the village. Powdered glass is placed in a mold of 5 little cups. Colors are added, and the glass is then fired in a kiln. The beads that come out are strung together into long ropes. During the ceremony, which takes place over several days, the girls wear different colored beads, showing them off proudly. In the past, girls would be married after the ceremony. Now, a girl is likely to be attending school when the ceremony takes place. A Daipo woman continues to acquire beads throughout her life. She inherits some beads from her mother. She buys some herself, and she receives them as gifts from her husband. Finally, let's look at an interview with a Nigerian. What holidays or events are most important to you? May 27th is a day set aside by the federal government of Nigeria as Children's Day. It is the most important event in my life. The day also marks my birthday. As a child from a low-income family, the Children's Day celebration always ensured that I celebrated my birthday. Whether my parents could afford a personal celebration for me or not, whenever they did not have money to celebrate my birthday as a child, I told them not to worry because I would still have fun with my friends, despite the conditions of their finances.